So this is Marin the Manager. He is a card that just got added into Hearthstone a little early from the upcoming Perils in Paradise expansion, and he has this crazy effect, battle cry, choose a fantastic treasure. And some of these are absolutely silly. Wondrous Wand draws you potentially crazy zero cost cards. Xerox Crown can make you some game stealing legendaries. And when you play that in Shaman in particular with the card Shudderblock, you can triple Marin's battle cry, which means you get 3 fantastic treasures added to your hand and 9 fantastic treasures added to your deck. And let me tell you, that can result in some absolute silliness. I played this deck this morning to great success as well. I went 6-1 with this deck. I only lost 1 game with this one. As you can see, climbing pretty successfully even in top 1000 legend, and I had some absolutely silly Marin moments. So enjoy this fun new card and enjoy him in a totally crazy way thanks to Shudderblock Highlander Shaman. Okay, against Priest, I think we generally prefer just good high value cards, right? Like keep Reno, keep Doc Holiday, keep your good stuff, basically. I don't think we need as often to worry about like early tempo, that sort of stuff. We just want high quality, good plays. We are not early Dirty Rat gamers. We don't want to accidentally pull a Titan that we can't kill. Maybe on turn 6 with Baking Soda, we'd feel a little more confident, but for now, we lack the confidence. Fairy Tale is pretty good. Nice hitting these on curved lines. Sand Art with Turn the Tides, and in fact, a second Turn the Tides in the deck could be a big lethal push later. Like a 9 mana turn where we gain 7 with Wind Fury. We can get some chip damage in the meantime. Really don't love Aftershocks or anything here. I think we're still too early on the Dirty Rat, so probably just take a bit of a downturn here, unfortunately. Tempo a little bit. Not worried about saving the Armor Vendor for later. Armor Vendor's like one of my all-time favorite cards, by the way. Just I love I love that style, right? Like I'm gonna gain armor. I don't care if the opponent has armor or not. It's not important to me. So we do have a Rust Rot in our ETC. We could find ETC. Might be a little late depending on how good the weapon is, how fast. We also just don't have the ETC yet. Yeah, let's do Hagatha. Well, our spells cost 7, so we're still a little ways off on that. Let's maybe see what's on the Fairy Tale first. Watcher. Okay. I might just play that now. We do have a hand size problem though, a little bit, almost. Oh, we have Altered Chord in the mix too, dude. I forgot about that. Oh, we missed the one we wanted, which was Wish Upon a Star. That's kind of annoying. I mean, in theory, this slime is, you know, it's like there's some minions on board to hit, I guess. Equality is kind of interesting, bro. It's like a quality Baking Soda could deal with some monster boards. It's an 8 mana play with Dirty Rat as well. Oh, quality Aftershocks too, of course. A little overkill maybe, but still not bad. Nomelia is totally fine. I'm not at all concerned about this. Shudderblock, dude. It's a real shame we got the bad one of these. This might just be the slime, honestly. I don't expect it's gonna be nuts. I don't expect I need the healing. A little early on the volcano. While this is a hair off curve, it's not by any means a disaster or anything. Kind of don't love that Altered Chord is in the deck necessarily. Like, it's sometimes nice to have that extra option for Hagatha, and this is just the highest win rate list, so in some ways the data kind of is self-evident in suggesting that perhaps it's correct to have the Altered Chord. It has felt good as a card to play, but does disrupt that Hagatha a bit, huh? So second Ignis, my god, dude. They must be going for like a big Ignis weapon and maybe a medium. That's what I would do. So this is they go for a cheap one. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm not threatened by that at all, really. This could be a dirty rat. Like, we have the 5/5 that can sort of trade in. Marin with Shudderblock. Oh, that's so good. I might need that this game to win, huh? Yeah, let's rip the dirty rat here. If it's really big, we have like equality. I just need to start playing cards ultimately, I think. Ah, the rust rot. Okay, that's actually kind of chill, I would say. Man, the only problem is it's so chill, in fact, that I don't really feel like I need to react to it. Maybe it's just sand art in this case. Do we want to equality at all? I'm thinking about just dumping cards because I don't have a lot of time to do Shudderblock Marin stuff. I should have kind of done this, of course, before the... And this is also an adjacent, so I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we just totem. Against Priest, you kind of expect to have enough time that, you know, basically we can kind of play a little bit greedy, you know. This feels like our win condition probably, so I'm not as worried about like this side of it. Might be nice to protect this if we can, but again, I need to create space. I probably want to play like an equality aftershocks at some point fairly soon, as soon as we like lose the board. The sand art, having that Wind Fury on demand is so valuable for lethal later. Okay, this could be the equality turn, yeah. This is fine. Yeah, just trading in here. Hit with the weapon on the totem, right? This was yeah, adjacent, yeah, okay. That's a great 1-mana weapon, by the way. Just like a little bit of board maintenance and drawing 2 cards, like that's great. Oh, not gonna do that. Oh, saving that for later, huh? Very interesting. This actually might just be a quality Doc Holiday because we saw their Rust Rot go away, and we assume that's the only Rust Rot. So getting this moving ASAP is really valuable, and still being able to clear the Elemental without, you know, huge risk of damage taken or whatever is totally fine. A little bit low on life, but against Priest, not usually a big concern. We do also now have the ability to make like more rapid frogs with Wind Fury, so that's another consideration. We also have Reno potentially next turn. We'll save Reno for a nasty board, I think. We're not so intrigued by the hero power that we need to get it done early or anything. It's really about the removal in this game. Hero power chip damage can be helpful, can add up, but ooh, there's some good cards in my hand. Good God. They have Reno. This slime is actually really nice for them, just clearing boards. Shudderblock they might have a hard time using, but you have to imagine there's some upside on it. And then Marin, of course, can be good too. So next turn is like Shudderblock Aftershocks, maybe. Not in that order, of course, but bro, that's cool to clear the Doc Holiday. That's awesome. That's a fun little sequence. Yeah, we'll just go Aftershocks, hit Shudderblock. Stumping at least 1 card from hand for the Marin. This, of course, is a totally fine Aftershocks. So, yeah, Marin next turn. 8 cards in hand. We're going to go to 9. That's fine. I may... I'm like going to be wasting Marin cards. Like, can I get away with a turn without the Marin, like, you know, empty the hand a little more? I could also play like Jam Session first, or Sand Art Elemental too. If we think Marin's our win condition and not the Sand Art Elemental, we could just rip the Elemental. I'm gonna be sad though, because sometimes you do need some extra lethality, and Marin can offer that. There's stuff like Ragnaros off the Xerox Crown, you know, there's like ways to do that, but it's not always a ton of lethality. So it's like I'm going for like the greed kind of outvaluing them line instead, or just overwhelming them line with stuff kind of thing. Maybe that's okay. Shadowward Ruin? Whoa, that is a much weaker turn than I anticipated. So yeah, so we're at 9. So if I go Jam Session first, we go down to 8. Then Marin puts me at down to 7, which fills it back up to 10. Maybe indeed we just play the Sand Art Elemental in that case. But we need to play it. Oh no, I have to play it last. That doesn't work, right? That doesn't work. Yeah, I guess we just take the 2 then. There's nothing else that really feels good to play. I could play the Shudderblock and like technically that would net me an extra thing. I still get the extra ones in deck, right? Like I'm only getting 2 in hand, but I do get extra ones in deck. So I could take like, you know, the kobold at the end or something, right? Like we'll take the kobold at the end. Did I count my wait, that says 8. Or oh wait, hold up. No, I'm actually fine. I'm just burning a card off the top, which is totally fine. Oh, never mind. I'm totally fine, dude. I'm totally fine. I was freaking out about nothing. I don't mind burning a card off the top. I was thinking I wasn't gonna get a third treasure. I'm just stupid. That's perfect, actually. Because you know, even if we burn one of the treasures, like it's no big deal, right? It's whatever. So we have 9 treasures in deck. Light bomb. Okay, so we've seen light bomb. Oh, they did get the Shudderblock. I forgot. Yeah. They got the mini Shudderblock. Oh yeah, interesting. So that's gonna heal them a bunch and make a bunch of stuff, which that's no problem. So the real problem for me now is actually wait, they have 2 Shudderblocks. How did that happen? Oh, we did burn a Titan, which is not maybe ideal, but also perhaps not a disaster either, right? Reno just doesn't really dump a lot of stuff either, so that's weird. Maybe we are playing the wand still, right? This is okay. ETC is not our best. Crusher we can just dump, I guess. Ooh, Xerox here is pretty cool. Yeah, let's just build another crazy board. Oh my god, dude. I think the 5/5 Sylvanas are more intriguing. Although Lena's kind of interesting as well, right? Like in theory, that's also kind of cool. Let's do this for now. That's not a battle cry, importantly. Like we're basically stretching the removal, right? We've seen Light Bomb, Ruin, Nomelia. So they're kind of getting light. I mean, they still have more, obviously. Like it's a priest, they're gonna have 3 or 4 more or whatever. Puppet Theater, I don't know what they're gonna take. I don't think Sylvanas is all that good, but even if it were, we have some good removal in hand. God, I keep forgetting the Xerox gives you the card in hand as well. I gotta keep that in mind. It's actually pretty valuable. Okay, just Reno. There's another board clear gone, yeah. So we forced that. ETC is probably not the thing I want to triple battle cry on, right? Neither is Golden Kobold. This might just be a Sylvanas pass kind of play here. Don't even know if I swing. I guess I can kind of swing just to increment the frog. How long does this game go though, dude? If this is like a super grindy game, I might be better off not doing that. I don't know if does priest have any kind of like lethality these days, or is it just straight up grind you out? It's not, you don't expect like Zarimi. Let's look at Highlander priest deck lists and see what we expect. Oh, okay, that's some lethality, yeah, but that's also good for our ATC. We can just wipe that. Although we are down to 7, bro. This heals. Yeah, I'm gonna waste my triple battle cry here a little bit, I guess. Is there anything cool I can do with Sand Art? It's just like +3 attack. I don't have any lethals, do I? as I ponder, there's no lethal out here, is there? I really want to play the baking soda boy, but I'm like kind of intrigued by a lethal potential a little bit. No, I guess it's too much life, right? There's no way. So that's 9. I think we have to play this. I'm just worried about being a bit dead. This, of course, also has to get played. I put a totem in first. I guess I have space. There's 2 guys getting summoned. Yeah. It's gonna get cleared anyway, usually, right? Indeed, the totem did. Okay, so back to 17. I feel okay. Weapon removed. That's both Ignis weapons gone. Popular priest deck list. Kibler had the most popular list, I think. Any lethal cards? Yogg, Reno, Ziliax. Elise is a big board. We can deal with that. There's no like face damage outs, right? Yeah, Gyreworm can go face. There's the Elise, but we have the answer for that, we know. There's the Gyreworm we talked about. This probably just feels like Reno, doesn't it? Like limit them a little bit, push for a ton of damage here. Wand, I mean, there's definitely some good results in Wand, but we don't have Slime plus Wand, so I think Reno, given the overload here, just makes more sense. Also deals with that location, which is nice. Let me just go for more frogs. This is a pretty big hit here, dude. They're they've got to be down at like at kind of the bottom of their like removal pile, right? Like what's left? Big Ziliax is pretty good sometimes. Serenity, Invasive Shade Leaf, Holy Nova's too small. Funhouse Mirror's pretty decent for a single target. Oh, a quality Holy Nova. That's pretty nice. That's not bad at all. So this definitely feels like, oh, bro, the Tram Heist Reno is sick. Not even mad, dude. That's cool. Ignis for me. I think our current weapon's just a little bit better right now, right? So maybe we just go Xerox, hope to hit like, I don't know, something Ragnaros. Deathwing? This is Battlecry, not Death Rattle. I was confusing it with that other Death Rattle one. I mean, I think that's fine. Just two big 12/12s, right? That's pretty chill. The one in hand is probably not going to be relevant, but you never know. Maybe it becomes interesting somehow. Is this draw a card? Don't think fatigue is a consideration, but hand size is a consideration. I want to be careful on hand size. Since we lost our Wind Fury cards, although Ignis can give us Wind Fury, but I want to be mindful of hand size pretty reliably here because of the Wondrous Wand. I want to make sure we're respecting hand size a little bit. Let's maybe chill on this Ignis for now. So we know they have the Reno. We're kind of expecting Reno to like clear this board or whatever. That's fine. Oh, no Reno. Wasn't that a Reno? They got a Reno. Oh, it's 5. Oh, duh. That's fine. So this might just be Fairy Tale guy. We can wand first. Maybe just Ignis, just to get the Ignis down. Or no, I want to attack with this to get the body here, don't I? Yeah, this is actually fine. There's really no reason to get fancy on this. Oh, this is actually a perfect time to play this. Oh yeah, amazing. That's actually amazing. Yeah, no, I'm a genius. Really good plays. Genius level intellect here in action. You're witnessing an absolute genius. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Now these golden kobolds are kind of bad, but we might hit a stage at the end of the game where I just don't have anything good left, and I just play the kobolds to turn the other kobolds into good stuff. You know what I mean? We also have Toland's Goblet, which would be amazing if we could force it to hit like a Xerox Crown or something good, you know? Opponent also going for their Marin. This might be a good tumbleweed turn for us since they're gonna get a nice board here, it looks like. You need priest things that are crazy. You can't get Titans right off these discover things, I think. Well, you might be able to because you are discovering the card to add to your hand. It's not summoning it directly into play. I don't know how that works, actually. What? Oh, they just wanted that in hand to generate stuff, huh? Wow, wow. Only 1 mana left on this, though? Wow. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. That's actually kind of good. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of nailed that. Like, geez, that seemed terrible, but they took a turn the tides for me, which is not really scary at all, so that's good news. Yeah, I mean, this feels like slime. Just clear the board. Push for 11. I guess we wand as well. Right, we can Ignis first. And by the way, our minions are just so big now, right? Like, that's crazy. Ignis first. Do we need the 10? I don't think so. We have a lot of little stuff to play. Wind Fury's nuts. Gain 4 armor might actually be more relevant than bodies here, as this game starts to maybe trend towards fatigue a little bit. I'm only gonna get 1. Yeah, the Ignis replenishes the hand. I forgot. So we burn a card? Are we worried about burning a card here? Not really, right? Actually, kind of almost thinking more about like generating value though. Maybe if we're gonna burn a card, maybe we just burn it with a goblet. Although the goblet's great later too. I don't know. Rofin. Okay, that's not very good. I wanted the Xerox Crown, right? Gyreworm killed. Oh, Yogg. Okay, this is just forced to attack each other, I guess, right? Are these good trades for us ever? No, perfect for them. Jeez. Glyph and Forbidden Fruit. Oh, okay. It's kind of fun. Man, I don't really have good board clears left. I mean, this is... It's okay. Great, though. That would have been a cool board clear, yeah. I mean... This only discards 2 cards. There's really nothing I can't afford to lose there. Maybe this is just a good time for this. I hate that it costs 10 though. 2 here is pretty good for this Growfin, I'll say. Maybe that's a little better. Maybe we just dump Growfins. Gigantify the next one, you know. These are kind of good in hand for the Golden Kobold too though, so it's like, you know, which way does it go? Maybe we chill for the Golden Kobolds, although you also want the Toland's Goblet to be good, so you're kind of torn. Like, do I just need to start dumping these? I guess I'm gonna start dumping them, huh? I mean, I guess I was kind of sad to see these gigantic guys, but they're really not bad. I mean, it is ultimately a lot of 8/8s. You know what I mean? Like, it's really not bad. Okay, so that's pretty good for them. It is ultimately many 8/8s. I'm just sitting on this wand because like fatigue is coming to mind for me. Like we're legit in a bit of a fatigue consideration. I think we're still gonna try to win off, you know, like get a big board and kill them. That's goal number 1, but fatigue is on the back of my mind. So I am sitting on the wand basically. I think it might just be better as a Golden Kobold card. I'm not sure. Elixir, I don't mind. Where is the Discover guy? That's what I really want here. Lightning Bolt for a little extra reach. I don't really need value, so this is kind of reach too, but not exactly the same. Yeah, I think actually just making 2 8/8s every turn at this stage is pretty good if I think about it. Okay, there's their 8/8 guy. Yeah, that's just kind of a 1-for-1 though. We don't mind. I kind of want to get my Goblet out. I'm running out of cards in deck, and some of them are just going to be terrible, right? Like getting Needle Rock Totems is no good. If I could somehow guarantee that Zerog's Crown was the last card in the deck, that would be amazing. Cactus Cutter, okay. Is this ever a turn for the Kobolds? Just trade Runic Axe Kobold. Might be nice to get one more line of Growfins, I guess, and then that way I can push 8 for face here. Right, that's pretty good. These Growfins are just so clean. Yeah, I was mad about the Growfins, but in hindsight, they're actually insane. I was being silly. These are so good. It's just so much value. It's just like, how do I deal with this endless army of 8/8s, you know? So maybe next turn is maybe a Kobold turn. Another Light Bomb. Okay, that was off their Nature Bullet, which we still don't have somehow. We haven't gotten a Nature Bullet. Top card of my opponent's deck. What is this going to be? Hopefully it's the Needle Rock Totem. Oh my god, they got the Zerogs. What an actual genius. So this is 6 to face, by the way. This is 8. They're very close to death. Turn the Tides, actually, is that a guaranteed lethal? I think it is. Can I muster the hand size for this though? Well, this is already 11. I mean, I can play this guy, right? But then I can't ping as easily. What do I have? Oh no, this is fine. Yeah, no, this is Turn the Tide. Wait, there's no Turn the Tides? Why does it show it in my deck? No! No! Why does it show it? Oh my god, why does it show it in the deck? The opponent took it. No! Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's so frustrating, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. I went for the guaranteed lethal and it doesn't exist. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I'm behind in fatigue by a mile now. No! Deck tracker, you betrayed me! I'm so sad, dude. Don't trust the deck tracker. Oh, dude. Hopefully they can't heal a ton here. I don't expect a ton. That's a little bit of healing. actually quite a bit of healing, as I say a little bit. Oh my god, dude, I'm so tilted right now. Oh boy, that is so frustrating, dude. Oh, I'm so tilted. I lost a lot of Toland's Goblet value as well. I'm just so tilted. I need something to like deal with this. Oh god, Rush. Oh my god, dude. I have hand space. Does it even matter? They're not dead though. It does matter. It actually does matter, but that is such an insane play, dude. Now, if they kill this, it goes back to hands. They can technically kind of heal off of it again. I'm gonna save that though, right? That's just really good for me, I think. Yeah, I mean, let's push again, I guess, right? Like, I don't think we want to wait on this. Can they kill a 610? Probably, right? I think. Down to 1. So fatigue is becoming a real check for them on their health total. I would love to be able to play this Ziliax. Dude, Kolagarn is so nuts. Baku sucks. They're just dumping here. Oh, yeah. This is very unlikely to deal with this stuff effectively. Just random high-cost legendaries, right? Oh, my God, they're paying themselves. Dude, yes, we did it. Crazy scam, dude. Yes. The triple Marin is nuts, man. That is so beautiful. What a crazy game. Ooh, baby, we're keeping the Marin, dude. I've had such a hard time finding Marin. I think against Warrior 2, it just kind of makes sense to keep bigger, greedier stuff, right? We want threats. I don't know. I haven't played a Highlander Warrior hardly at all this season, man. Like, really pretty rare. I mean, really rarely, actually. Maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't know how to win this matchup, though. Like, it's gonna be pretty tough. They have some pretty crazy value late. I think historically beating Warriors has been about kind of like grindy bodies on board, kind of mid-rangey bodies, just whittling them down until you find a good break point, which... Titans, oh my god, it's even Warrior. Holy crap, I don't even know now everything's changed. Again is back. I just don't know. I don't know if Golganath's really good for that necessarily. Probably like a Hagatha, you know, Wish Upon a Star sort of line would have been best, but as we can see, Wish Upon a Star is already gone. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, Overload 4 is sort of brutal. I don't know. Sounds hard. I think Marin could do things though, you know, like we just play for a spooky Marin line or something. Oh, Grofin's sick. Yeah, nice, dude. Saves me I can kill this. Yeah, that animation is so weird. Like, I don't know why it looks like a digital animation. That's so strange. Like, it's growing, it's kind of indicating growth, I guess, but it just looks like pixels or something instead of like water themed. It should be water themed. You know what our best draw would be though? Shudderblock on 6 into Marin on 7. Lock it up. We're good to go. We win the game. Oh man, this card, dude, it's crazy. This card has been popping up so much. I am stunned by this. The 1/1 seems to be the one that always draws the card in my experience. Like that's the one you want. Boy. Tempo greedy partner. Is that really the play? Boy, we don't like to see that. That's very sad. I think it's right. I just have nothing to do over like the next 2 turns though. Look at my hand. It's so bad. Like Rocket Hopper, we can't play, can we? It's just not worth it. I guess if we fall behind enough, Baking Soda Volcano kind of makes sense, but then I want my Shudderblock top deck, dude. Please. Please. So I'm like, what do they have access to? They don't have like an Odin in this deck, but you still have Bran. There's still plenty of stuff you have, you know? Sand Art Elemental for later, or just do it now to get something down? Honestly, I think we just do it now to get something down, right? Golganath can still go off next turn. I think we're willing and able to take 4 here just to preserve a body. I think that's okay. Small bodies are decent. Yeah, Shudderblock off the top, dude. It's the dream. Although, honestly, my hand is too full for that right now, because if I played Marin after the Shudderblock, I wouldn't have the hand space for it anyway. So maybe that's not the dream. Maybe we need to dump a little bit of stuff first. Yeah, this is probably still Golganath, but it's not a great Golganath. It's just the draw 3 overload. It's like they're kind of hard to play almost. Are there any that I can play right now that are good? Yeah, man, I really am not happy about this Golganath. I don't even really have the space for it. Am I about to play a rocket hopper, dude? Because I have nothing else to do. Boy, that's so sad. Oh, I'm not happy about this. I mean, the good news is I kind of have something to do next turn, you know, despite the Hopper's insane punish on his overload here. Oh, cool. Wow, this Hopper might be worth it. They're not really dealing with my stuff at all. What the heck, dude? This is sort of the perfect altered chord. Oh my god, there's the Shudderblock. Now I kind of want to dump my hand a little bit, maybe. Because Shudderblock Marin becomes far more interesting here. This is worse into a Brawl, but Brawl costs 5 and the Excavate thing costs 5. I don't know if they have the access to the same kinds of good removal, you know what I mean? Like, they have some taunts, we know. Sanitize is pretty decent removal, but it gets burned thanks to the Dorian hand fill. Okay. So I don't have a 2-cost card to play with Shudderblock. I would love to draw, like, I don't know, Armor Vendor or like Dirty Rat or something. Jam Session is overload, so that would be okay, I guess, but not ideal necessarily. Things that don't fill the hand, basically, those. Sorry. Oh, dude, that is such an insane Ziliax, dude. Oh my god, that is so insane. Just tempoing the Gin, though, that's kind of wild. That Ziliax is so gross. Like, I'm kind of mad. I'm mad at how gross this is. This card is always so gross, frankly, but that one's especially gross. Just absolutely insane. Before you tell me I traded wrong, it has poisonous, remember. It has poisonous. Yeah, I mean, I guess we still Shudderblock. We've got some hand size problems still, though, is the thing. Maybe next turn I actually go for Growfin and just go for like a big tempo body first. I mean, you do sort of want Wish Upon a Star prior to the Growfin, but it's absolutely not mandatory. Okay, cool. Don't be Marin, please. Okay, cool. I can live with this. This is actually pretty chill, pretty good. This actually gave me the hand size for Marin too, weirdly. Like, that's what we were worried about, right? So now we have the Marin hand size. They're gonna kill the Golganath off. Certainly makes sense, and they should. That discount is actually as important here as anything else. I won't need the card draw off of it. Importantly, now that Marin is ready to go, tripled Marin. So I mean, I guess we take. I don't know if we want to take like 3 wands necessarily, right? Like, a lot of our cards are pretty cheap anyway. We might just need, you know, we might need some of the dudes, the summon legendary dudes, right? I mean, I have to do it this way. There's no, I can't play one of these Battlecry guys. There's like maybe something with the Baking Star or whatever. So yeah, let's go wand. How many wands do we want? I don't know. I mean, the wands do lead into the other treasures, which I guess is pretty insane. Like, I'm still gonna have the same number of Zerogs, right? I don't get extra Zerogs by picking Zerogs, so maybe we just take wands and just go insane next turn. It's hand size again, though, is a little bit of a pickle. Maybe we take 1 crown for hand size considerations and just to make sure we have something to tempo next turn. I don't know, that's debatable maybe, but that's the debate I'm making. Oh my god, I don't even know what that was. What dude, what was that, dude? What was that? The Trapdoor Spider, the most unnoticed card on Earth, I think. Yeah, totally fine. It's not a problem at all, but I will not pretend I noticed it. All right, so here's another Ziliax, that's fine. So our Hagatha's stranded, right? Yeah, both of our big spells are there. Turn the Tides. Let's do this first for hand size, I guess, right? Then we can also go turn the Tides to clear up the Ziliax a little bit. I mean, Yeah, it was like a rush or something would be pretty good. I guess the 8/8s here are the obvious choice. Dr. Holiday's fun and everything, but bro, why did I say hand size, dude? It adds it to hand. It summons the copies. Oh my god, I didn't even. I'm not gonna pretend I knew that. In hindsight, it totally makes sense, but I'm not gonna pretend I noticed that. I guess we'll go Shudderblock here for hand size, right? We don't actually know what it's gonna hit or anything, but we might get a cool battle cry. Elixir and Dirty Rat. Oh, the Dirty Rat here is too risky, I think, right? I really don't want to lightning storm that, but I guess it's worth it to potentially protect these. Although I guess they have Dr. Boom, right? So we have to be mindful of a Dr. Boom just wiping us out. I mean, we do have the Tumbleweed, which is pretty good post boom, but not that good because of the stupid Reborn, man. That's what's so annoying about that. I guess they don't have Bran yet anyway, though, so it's not that big of a boom at the moment. So I still have my double battle cry. Let's not forget. I'm definitely gonna forget that. We could go Dirty Rat into Tumbleweed, maybe triple battle cry, and like try to pull a Bran and a Doom and stuff, boom out of their hand. You know what I mean? They haven't had a chance to do that yet. Kind of like that, actually. I think that's pretty good. Just pull 3 minions out of hand. Pretty likely to disrupt them a ton, right? Bran, Ignis, and Watcher. Okay, so not the boom necessarily, but pretty good. I have a debate now, though. It's like, do I actually Tumbleweed or do I just wish upon a star and just push? This is not that threatening right now. They're just done. That's it. Let's go. Ooh, Marin in hand. I mean, normally not a card I would really ever keep. I don't think, like if you're just playing a game for ladder, but recording for the video, maybe I will. Perhaps this is why my rank is so much higher when I don't stream or make videos for Hearthstone. It's like I found myself just pretty naturally drifting in the like 500 to 1,000 range, just kind of playing, just doing my thing, which never used to happen. It used to be in the 20,000 range, the 20 to 30,000 range, or not even legend, right? Just Diamond 5 range a lot of the time. So you started to see yourself making sacrifices for content pretty quickly, playing worse stacks. Like this is probably the worst deck I played this month. I played Highlander Hunter, I played some Insanity Warlock, I played some Highlander Paladin, which actually still I think a little better than this according to the data. Played some hand buff Pally, which is probably the best deck, or one of the best anyway. Okay, so might be hard to say. This kind of goes in a lot of stuff. So I haven't played a Reno Priest much. I haven't played Overheal Priest at all this month. Reno Priest is pretty solid, and I think runs this card, right? It's good for the card draw guy. I don't know his name. I call him Red Guy 1-3. It's his name to me. Red Guy 1-3. Crimson Clergy? I think that's it, maybe. Greedy Partner's pretty sick for us. Yeah, I don't think we need to turn the tides. Of course, there's nothing really to hit. This can be really, really nuts with Sand Art Elemental. It's one of the few ways to scale up your attack with that Wind Fury, right? So you gain +3 and +1. Suddenly, +4 attack. It's 8 damage. You also have the other Sand Art Elemental. So it can be pretty nice damage output. You also technically have Shudderblock as well to sometimes support that too. Just make this guy +3, and then you have to turn the tides. You go to 6, then you have Wind Fury. You got 12. I think I said Wind Fury. It's a totally different thing. Yeah, I think we're just gonna cycle this, like just see what we get. I don't think the healing's gonna matter too much against Priest typically, so let's just find a cool card. 2/1 cost minions, Armor Vendor, Grofen, actually both pretty terrible. Actually, all of our 1-drops. This is more or less a totally dead card, I think. Sure, let's do the Crusher, man. I was stunned when I saw Crusher was in the best. This is like the the highest win rate Highlander Shaman deck, but I just added Marin, you know, to play the new Marin. I'm just stunned that this was in there. I think it just needed good forge cards, right? You want to make sure you have forges for Ignis. Ignis, of course, makes tons of sense with the Wind Fury stuff we were just talking about. That can be an insane line, great weapon, etc. Yeah, I think actually with the Crusher, we have a good chance to deal with whatever we pull with Dirty Rat here, so let's do it. Sometimes you don't want Dirty Rat too early if you don't have an answer. Yeah, not the best. I mean, I'd rather that be dead than not dead, sure. Do we coin Marin on 6? Wand on 7 seems pretty good. We could hit a big cheap, you know, Wish Upon a Star, big cheap Shudderblock, big cheap Titan, big cheap Holiday. Just drawing 3 cards at this stage seems pretty good. Seems relevant. I have no idea if we're favored against Priest. Highlander Priest matchups. Let's see. Shaman. Highlander Shaman Priest is a little favored, 57%. I'd say that's actually pretty favored. It's a solid win rate. So we might have to cook with something here to pull off this win. I don't know if Marin offers that opportunity or not, but I mean, you could see him creating some combos and some lines and some damage outs that otherwise aren't possible. You know, getting a cheap, a 0 cost Sand Art Elemental, for instance. Suddenly, okay, we're cooking with gas. That can do something cool. Not used to having my rank being. Oh, dude, come on, no, bro. I have one fun, dude. No, I need Zola. I'm so unbelievably sad right now, although we are just going to be able to hit for a ton of damage if we want. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just using this guy to draw, right? It's kind of the only thing that's good. I mean, honestly, though, healing is not terrible. I just don't have a good way to deal the first 3 to this. Like, you know, if I deal 3 and heal 6, I don't know. The damage is just not relevant right now, though, and not that likely to be good against Priest. I think drawing is more valuable. Let's see if we find anything that's interesting to push through this too. Jam Session, huh? Jam Session this guy, so he's more alive. I don't know, man. I don't know about Priest removal here. Like, how much do we want to prioritize? Like, you know, there is that 6 thing that can either deal 3 or deal 6. If it deals 6, it doesn't really matter if our stuff is damaged. If it's only dealing 3, we have some worse breakpoints. Shadowward Ruin didn't really change much anyway, I guess. Okay, so we're still left with like a little bit of a board, but I just have nothing good to do in hand. Despite drawing 3 cards, I feel like I have nothing happening. Dirty Rat again, and I have not a single a single minion in hand. Are you kidding me? Turn the Tides is my most interesting line, but I think it's right that I just thin the deck here. Seems terrible, but it's just bodies. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just thin in the deck, right? It's so bad, but it's just like my draws are garbage. What's interesting is 2 of the 3 of those do give me kind of a good draw, like they hit something, but so we're pivoting into like Reno next turn, hoping to get some good hero power value, setting up for like some combo burst damage potentially, looking for that Sand Art Elemental, looking for stuff to do. We lost our Marin, sadly, so that's no fun. A great Dirty Rat for them on that. Rustrot Viper traded away, but something to keep in mind for Holiday, keep in mind for Ignis, etc. Oh, the overheal here, nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's a great little board clear for that. I mean, this Reno doesn't feel like particularly necessary from a board clear standpoint, but I just want to get the hero power going ASAP. It's decent bodies. Ignis is now looking pretty intriguing. This would have been a good one to have next turn. Would have vastly preferred Spell Discovery. I mean, not hero power anyway, though. We'll see. Oh, they got their own Marin. That's not very fun. That's not very nice of you. At least we'll get to see something cool happen, though. Since we didn't get to see ours, it's at least kind of nice. Oh, dude. Any lethal outs here? Like well, like just straight up, how much is this? It's 3, 4, 5 is 10, so not quite. I guess we just Ignis into a 5 and then set up for next turn, probably, right? Though I punch with this now, we did see that snake, but he got traded away. They're pretty unlikely to have that. I think we punch now. Maybe make a board that's awkward for them. Drawing 2 cards is pretty good, but if we're going for the win, how many of these cards actually contribute damage outs? Very few, really, right? Yeah, it's really more about maybe making a board that kind of keeps them busy, and then whether this gets destroyed or not, I think this still sets us up pretty well for next turn. Like, if it doesn't get destroyed, we're really good to go. Dude, this is a great result. Dude, what is this card? The Angry Hellhound. I've never seen that in my life. That's not a real card. Oh, is that from Titans? What's that from? Yeah, never seen that. I've reviewed every card in the game, so I've obviously seen it, but I don't think I've ever seen it. At the same time, I have not seen it. There's the wand. Okay, coin first for hand space. This is nuts, right? This gives me damage very often. I don't think always, but very often. We may not really need it, like we said, but oh, the removal means we don't get it. No, but I think they're just maybe dead. Let's see. Taunts, life. There's a few things here that cause us problems. But like we have, you know, this is 6. We already have the Wind Fury, interestingly enough, so it's like we maybe don't even need that. The microphone, dude, no way. Do we still have enough? Think so. They're only at 11. Theirs does not take additional damage, of course. I think we still are fine, right? This puts us at 4, which is 8. This puts us at 5, which is 10, and then this puts us at 11, 12. We even have a little bonus hero power here. Nice, yeah. Your Marin won't save you, sir. The Battle of the Marins doing nothing. I mean, did they actually play some 0 cost stuff? I really honestly zoned out. Love Everlasting was 0, maybe. It's pretty good.